It's the Boston Celtics here for the Warriors. It's Pat Spencer, 53rd time tonight, and for the first time this season. Long distance look, Moody with the swish.
Always interesting, Michael, after the All-Star break. What are you able to do better? Play defense or find a flow into the offense? Typically it's defense, where Boston was so good before the break, but Moody breaking it open with a three.
White, nice bounce pass. Queta in the lane. Fouled from behind by Santos. And Celtics 35-19 on the season. Currently second in the Eastern Conference. As Queta misses that first free throw.
And if there is a chance, and if this does happen for the Boston Celtics, if that man steps back on the floor, there is a massive shift in the Eastern Conference and what is possible for these Boston Celtics this year.
Especially with Brown playing the way that he is, fourth in the NBA in scoring. Moody, that time he's off the mark. Brown got up for the rebound. Averaging 29 points per contest. Now ISO'd with Green. Brown step back, gave it up. Simon, baseline drive, put it up. Good contest by Spencer. And Simon got it back. White flicks the wrist. Can't hit. And Green there for the board. Spencer. Santos in the corner. Now Moody. Up top, Green for three. In and out.
These two teams are going to seek out the three-point line. Golden State, a huge part of their offense.
Near turnover. This is Shireman, a no-dip three. Hits the top of the backboard and goes out of bounds. And stolen by Santos. Melton on the drive. Floats it up. Goes window shopping.
Not sure if Melton meant to bank that shot in, but he'll take it as he gets on the board.
A early 5-1 advantage for the Warriors. Brown. Now a five-time All-Star right to the rack. And is among the league leaders in paint points, sixth in the NBA in total paint points. Melton didn't go glass that time.
Right back, early offense for Golden State. Derek White pushing the pace for Boston to try to find an open one.
Hauser good from downtown.
Hauser, an elite shooter, has not shot it well this year. Career lows in three-point percentage, but I expect some adjustment back to the mean for him in the last stretch of this season.
This is Spencer, good from deep.
Pat Spencer is going to let you know when he makes shots on an NBA floor. No doubt about it.
He likes to talk a little bit. And you called it the Warriors and the Celtics first and second in the NBA in three-point attempts per game. Brown on the move, little bully ball, couldn't hit, got his own. Shireman steps back and can't connect from deep. Another offensive board for the Celtics. Shireman on the reload.
So three times for the Boston Celtics on the offensive rebound. They found the three-point line and finally cashing in with Baylor firing from the right wing.
Warriors by one, early going here at Chase Center. Green from deep, wide right, and good hustle by Santos. Both teams showing activity on the offensive glass early. Melton, toss it up, Green, outside, Spencer, rims out.
Good find from Draymond on the roll, quickly getting it over to Pat Spencer, and that one rims out.
White, inside, Queta with the flush.
You got to think, with Golden State playing as small as they are right now, the Queta on the roll as an option over the top is going to be there for Boston.
Queta averaging 10 and 8 this season for the Celtics. Santos, crossover, inside, outside, extra pass, Moody. Moody in the lane, got the roll. Boston has scored on 4 straight possessions. Brown splitting the defense, found the angle for 2.
Even with Draymond in that deep drop, Jaylen Brown able to find a seam there. Beautiful left-hand finish.
Melton, quick trigger, bottoms. Okay, we got a track meet.
Well, if you want to get yourself into a lather, this is the way you play in the first 5 minutes of a contest. Both these teams trying to find their offensive rhythm, and so far look good.
Good contest by Green. This is White at the elbow, pure.
Great pull-up for Derek White. So many more opportunities for him this year to work on his off-the-dribble game without Tatum in the lineup.
Moody, back to Green. Corner 3, well short. And rebound secured by White, up ahead to Hauser. Hauser will fire, and off the heel. 6 3-point attempts already for the Celtics, 8 for the Warriors. Spencer pull up, Jay won't go.
And not a lot of whistles so far, Grady. So these teams a little bit gassed. You look at Melton, you look at Draymond.
Nice lay-in for White, and there's a timeout for everyone to get a breather.
Needed for everyone. Good job.
We were asking Joe before the game about player development versus opportunity, as Kuczynski knocks down the tray for the Warriors. Their 4th 3-pointer of the ball game. But Missoula was saying, player development, drills and all that is important, but the best way to learn and grow is to get opportunities out here on the floor, to handle failure, to handle success, and learn through reps of gameplay. And case in point, how about Ron Harper Jr. getting an opportunity here in the first quarter?
Another guy that they've gotten some good minutes out of. Shireman gets a steal in the open court.
Shireman, he's getting booed by his teammates.
Still counts as 2. It still counts as 2. It's graded.
You're a former slam dunk champion. I thought you'd be more critical.
But to your point, Grady, about the player development part, the opportunity, you can look at all the pictures of climbing the mountain you want, but until you're on the trail, that's when you get that experience. And each of those guys has gotten tremendous opportunity, and their confidence has grown.
You can see it as Melton did not beat the clock. In quarter, Pritchard just barely got it into Brown, and defensively, Moody, a little bit too handsy there, will pick up the foul.
It's a tall task for the Warriors. You come off the break, obviously Steph not playing. There's a lot of excitement about maybe the time off, allowing for Steve Kerr to lean on Steph Curry as they start the stretch run. But Boston was playing incredible defense before the break. 6 straight games in February, holding teams under 100 points. Best defense in the league at 96 points. And the Warriors are going to have to find a way to generate offense tonight.
Vucevic in his 4th game with the Celtics, wearing the number 4. Missing on the 3. Vooch inside, nice speed, but Walsh couldn't control it.
Warriors want to keep the pace, but they sure got to talk about offensive rebounding and making sure that they hold the Celtics to 1 shot. So far, a little bit loose on that end.
Will Richard from beyond the arc. Another 3 for the Warriors. Pritchard to the rack.
No help defense with Vucevic out there at the top of the key. Al Horford has to respect the shot. Pritchard gets all the way to the rim.
Kuczynski will step back mid-range, Jay, and seen some rough misses both ways in the early going. 24-21 advantage for Boston. Brown draws a crowd, sets up Walsh for 3. For team. 4-point ball game, 2nd quarter underway here at Chase Center. Michael Grady, Brent Barry, Allie Clifton, and Nikola Vucevic for 3.
Vucevic being able to spot up in the corner, and Porzingis a little bit late on the closeout. He knocks it down.
Both teams combined for 30 3-point attempts in that opening quarter. Spencer over to Green. Porzingis fouled from behind.
Between him and Steph Curry, maintain their health for this run as this season comes to a close.
Spencer had to beat the clock, can't hit. Knocked out of bounds by Pritchard. Outside, White finds Gonzalez, 3-ball corner pocket.
Warriors zoned up there, and as Spencer tried to get to the left wing, Gonzalez had the corner all to himself and able to bury another shot for the Celtics in front of their bench.
Porzingis to a Cuddy Moody. Outside, Green, pump, drive, Spencer for 2.
What a great layoff by Draymond Green. One dribble, got his eyes on the rim, and Pat Spencer right in front of it to deliver.
Third assist for Draymond Green. Vucevic, skip pass. Now it's Pritchard from downtown. It's good. Both teams making it rain inside Chase Center. Green couldn't handle it. Tough pass by Porzingis. Pritchard penetrated. Out to Gonzalez. Pritchard got it back. Pritchard has been tremendous this season for Boston. Turns the corner and lays it in.
Really great job by Peyton Pritchard keeping his dribble, getting around Porzingis. And as soon as he saw that, just an open window for him to get right to the rim.
Averaging 17 points per game for the Celtics. Pritchard was hot in that first quarter with 11 points. Couldn't hit here. Gonzalez with the reverse. What a start to this second quarter.
Yeah, Steve's going to want to talk about a few things after that play as Boston's finding some open threes. The backdoor cut. He shot the ball unbelievable, and he's creating 30 points a night for these Boston Celtics, moving back to the bench where he's the reigning sixth man of the year. He's had an awesome season.
Vucevic with the putback off the Pritchard miss. And Pritchard with that three-pointer earlier as Melton hits the side of the backboard. Guys are working off some All-Star week rust. You know, it's working off some rust.
Tough angle to bank it. You were mentioning about Peyton hit the three that he tied to the league company, yes?
Yes, Ray Allen. He's tied Ray Allen for 6th most three-pointers in a Boston Celtics uniform. Porzingis, no good. He was looking at the clock. He only has like about 16 more seconds before he'll get checked out.
Yeah, these little 4-minute bursts he talks about before the game with Allie about trying to force the issue a little bit to try to find his rhythm.
This is Derek White off the heel. Porzingis with the rebound. See Al Horford and Guy Santos at the scorer's table. Pritchard with the cookies. Hauser. Over to Vucevic for the lay. Beautiful ball movement from the Celtics.
Great delay by Sam Hauser. I think he was...
Richard for 3, no good, and Brown the rebound.
A quick shot of Mike Dunleavy. Obviously, they made some moves thinking, you know, that with these guys healthy, they could be in great position. Well, the position that they're in right now is street clothes with a lot of the players they were relying on.
Santos, good transition defense there by Boston. Nearly 5 minutes gone by here in the second. Celtics outscoring the Warriors 17-2 in the period. Blocked by White. Richard can't hit, but will go to the line.
Just knocking down threes and just staying in the mix. Even Steve was laughing a little bit tonight. He was waiting for Guy Santos in court.
Richard, good at the free throw line. Those are the first 2 free throw attempts for the Warriors in this ball game. Boston 53, Golden State 36. First meeting of the regular season between these two teams. Nice feed over to Keita. Keita showing the reach.
Great move, Keita, just in the right hand and extending. No chance for Al Horford to get to that.
Celtics with a 28-10 advantage in bench points. And a foul is called on. Who says I tried? 55-36 is our score. And we have a timeout on the floor as we get away
between Boston and Golden State on that post-up.
Oh, we're finally back to live action. 6:20 to go in this second quarter. Inside, Keita made the catch, swatted out of there by Horford. Shireman left it short. Long rebound to Richard.
A little second effort there from Golden State to collect and get that stop.
Horford rimming out. Shireman the ball. Warriors down to 37% shooting in the ball game. Brown sizing up Richard. Penetrating. Pull up at the free throw line is long. Horford. And now it's Santos. Horford driving on White. Horford can't finish with the left. And Cada clears it for Boston. Warriors just 1 for 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. White blocked by Horford again.
A good late challenge by Alice. Derek kind of got caught in the air.
Richard cutting and laying it home.
Real Richard aggressive in this game. He did not shoot well before the break. He even sat out the last game for the Warriors before the break.
Brown, no. Who would have guessed Will Richard 15 from Golden State's 38 points here in the first half.
Now somebody else has got to join the party, though, for the Golden State Warriors in terms of putting the basketball through the hoop.
Richard, no, got his own. Pajinski out to Horford, flicks the wrist, boom. Warriors trying to find some momentum. Brown on the drive, stripped out of bounds. Warriors ball. Celtics have missed 6 straight shots. Golden State trying to take advantage. Largest deficit has been 19 in this first half. Pajinski, pocket pass to Santos. Santos swatted by Vooch. Brown scoops it up. Celtics running. Brown surrounded by black jerseys, kicks it out. Shireman fakes the pass. Shireman out to Brown. Brown penetrating, another rejection by the air. Thought it was clean, but too much contact. It was Will Richard picking up the foul as we take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule. Tomorrow night, ESPN, Houston at the New York Knicks. From all these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
I was shocked at the one stat I read about Jaylen Brown coming into this game. 534 field goals Jaylen Brown has made this year, tied for first with SGA. I did not know that Jaylen Brown had that many field goals during this season. He has been absolutely remarkable, and since December 1st, averaging 29 points a game.
He's been tremendous. Pajinski spinning through traffic out to GP2. Can't hit the 3. Pajinski the offensive board. Out to Santos for 3. No. Shireman the aggressive rebound. Pass up ahead and just out of reach.
Over's too much.
Santos short. They're now 9 for 27 from downtown. Brown to the rack. Bucket and the foul.